that?
So oh
my gosh! You didn't come home today just like, so was that all like from the start? You knew that? Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh, that is. I kept on telling Kylie, like, so what is it like? Oh!
I saw you there and I was thinking, it's Jason, you got a haircut.
Oh my wow. Oh.
Hi, Kylie. Good job.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I probably scared all the customers. Scream. Holy cow! You ever need a scream person? That is it right there.
I thought somebody was breaking in or something.
Oh,
so now will everyone be here for the wedding?
Oh, yeah.
We were worried about him.
We didn't think he was going to be here. Oh, good one, Amanda.
Make it?
Good one. Oh.
This is my son, Jared.
Is that chicken hot dogs?
Happy birthday, Mama.
Is she pink?
They gotta stay white, Renee.
You get me emotional. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, shit.
Oh my God, you look so wonderful.
Thank you.
You're so fucking so. How long have you been here?
Yes or no?
After traveling the world, flying a few planes, going on some top secret military missions, and soaking up some rays, Fatty and Wolfie are back home in Greensboro.
This is Wolfie the wolf and Fatty the flamingo.
The stuffed animals belong to Tech Sergeant Andrea Davis's daughter, but when she was deployed earlier this year, the girl loaned them to her mom.
They loaded them up with lots of hugs for me before I left.
As often as she could, Davis sent pictures of Fatty and Wolfie to her daughter from all sorts of places, but the pictures her daughter saw today were only familiar spots. After WFMY, Davis headed to the Greensboro Science Center. Next, a stop at Krispy Kreme. As Davis snapped,
There we go.
she sent the photos to her daughter's teacher, who was in on the surprise.
What do you notice?
It didn't take long for Davis's daughter to realize what was going on.
Where does it look like the stuffed animal is?
The flamingo's my stuffed animal.
Armed with donuts and the stuffed duo, Davis waited for her cue. A sweet surprise. And a long-awaited reunion.
I missed you. Eat it. Oops.
Oh, everybody's looking. Are they going to get me to look? I see him. I see him. Way up to the left.
An older brother makes his little brother cry at school today, and for all the right reasons. Andrew Irvin has been away for the last 2 months at Fort Benning for basic training. Andrew's younger brother Dylan thought he was coming home in February, but Andrew decided to surprise Dylan at Pond Elementary School.
I thought I was in trouble. Miss Akers just sent me down, and I was in trouble, and then played out really well.
Thanks to Quicken Loans Miles for Military, Andrew was able to fly home for free.
It's great. Quicken Loans is just, it's great that Quicken Loans could pull something together like that and really make things like this possible for a lot of people. It's just a nice gift to be home with everybody and to just enjoy the time and the holiday with everybody.
Andrew will spend the next 2 weeks with his family before he returns to service.
You have to get some time away. It definitely helps. Knowing I only have a month left when I go back and I'm done, so it's nice to be able to have 2 weeks off to recover and heal up a little bit, take on the last month.
And it looks like Andrew and Dylan are already back to doing what brothers do best.
Why'd you cry like such a girl?
Because, Andrew, I haven't seen you in 2 months.
I haven't seen you in 2 months, and I cry like a girl. I didn't think I'd miss him, of all people, but I definitely did. Once I was gone, to see him again was nice. Now that I get 2 more weeks to just torture him while I'm here to make up for all the lost time.
So was it a nice surprise?
Yes, it was.
Best Christmas present?
Best Christmas.
I know.
Are you ready to meet your daddy? Are you ready to meet your daddy?
All right.
She's sleeping more like. Right? Guess who you get to meet? Guess who you get to meet? There. Daddy's gonna hold you. Whoa! You ready? Say hi, Daddy. Oh, you're gonna yawn at Daddy? That's all you can do? Oh, she's smiling at you.
sacrifices that you make so that your husband can serve our country. Thank you. Now I'm here with TJ and Steve. How you doing, TJ? Good. How old are you? 3. And do you miss your dad? How much do you want to see him? How much do you miss him? Not much? That's a lot. You know, TJ, when I was your age, my father was serving in Japan across the seas in the United States Marines. So I feel ya. I know, buddy. What if I told you that you could see your dad right now? Would you be excited? Can you turn around for me?
Special. I'm so greatly honored to be a part of this special moment, and for me it really touches my heart because my father was a United States Marine, and when I was that little boy's age, my father was serving in the military as well, overseas in Japan, spending an entire year away from his family. And so I know how it feels as a little kid to not see their daddy, and to be a part of that special moment to watch him come home and see his dad again was so very special. So it's so great that SeaWorld honors the men and women of our military and the world that we share.
For the past few times where I've gone out to sea for a while and I've come back, he's took him a little time to warm up to me. Like, he didn't recognize me at first, so I was kind of hoping that wasn't the situation here. And trying my hardest not to cry.
It was great. I haven't seen him in a while. Well, the whole time he's been in and out. So for like you said, for TJ actually seeing him and recognizing him was a great feeling.
Were you happy? Were you happy?
She's got about 46 days left on her.
I wondered about. I didn't know how long she'd had. I knew she hadn't got it this year. So.
You know, sometimes we've got some issues in Final Cut. We probably want to check 2 or 3 clips.
All right.
So,
okay.
Yeah, let's get some more.
Yeah. That's the one that you have. That's a good computer.
Hey!
First time the Marine has seen his mother in 4 months. He's not in Times Square. He is in Little Hill Mall. Well, hold on. Aunt Teresa's having some bobo right now. Surprise.
Oh, tell her you're home for 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, guess what? Guess what? I got this home for 96. I got RA.
No.
I'm home for 3.5 weeks.
You know what? You're contact. You want to drive. I love you. You can go to my house.
I told him 3 days ago.
Dad didn't want me to leave.
Yeah, when you were at the bathroom, we were posted up in the fanatic store thing, you walked by.
I'm not done yet. Oh my God, how are you? I missed you so much. I'm sorry if I need you in the nuts. Sorry. I missed you. I can't believe you dressed up like that for me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, did I knock your head off?
Yeah.